Hello everyone, I'm Lynette and this is Charm Grammy Crocheting. Excuse me, this is Charm Chatter 222 maybe, 223, I don't know. And today is Friday, it's August 14th-ish, I don't know. And it's been like a week, so I'm really sorry about that. I want to thank you all for tuning in today. Any of my returning subscribers, yay, thanks for coming. If you're not new and you want to join, just, hit that subscribe button and I would appreciate that. I do read all my comments, and I would love to have you be part of my yarn family. So like I said, it's been a minute. So I have finished the last video. I talked about that I was going to do a pattern test over the weekend, last weekend. I did it. I can't show it to you yet. So you have to wait next week sometime, I think. So I worked on that. And then Thursday, so there was a couple of projects that I finished, little things, quick things. As if you've been around for a while, you know that I'm doing the hashtag crochet calendar fun with Dina from Homespun Fun. And there's some other YouTubers that are doing it as well. I think Cinnamon Stitches has done some. I don't know if she's done them all. Pamela from Pamela's Adoring Crochet. She's got yarn too. Ella from No Catchy Name. Did I mention Cinnamon Stitches? I'm trying to think who else. That's what I can think of right off the top of my head. And so I did the August. And August's pattern is just a corner to corner. The flowers are not included in the pattern, just the corner to corner. So I made a washcloth for wings. I used scrap yarn, and it's all, kitchen cotton, sugar and cream, and Premier Home Cottons or whatever. And so this is what I made. I kind of like it. It's kind of cute. So this is going into my washcloth for wings. Maybe it's a little big. It's kind of big, but hey, that's all right. So that's getting donated. And if you're unfamiliar with wings, Rose from Rose Likes Crochet she works with an organization called Wings that is helps. They support victims of domestic violence to get them out of their homes and into a safe environment. And Rose, all last year and all this year, collects things for them, makes things for them. And so check out her channel for donations to Wings in Chicago. And she has asked some YouTubers to help gather up washcloths. They need washcloths, a face, dish rag, whatever. In October, they need washcloths. So on my channel through the end of this month, so get on it. If you have not sent donations and you want to me to forward to Rose, I know she needs them in October, so I need them by the end of this month. And for every donation, every single washcloth that you send me, your name goes into the pot here. I was expecting a lot. I mean, I have a lot. I mean, don't get me wrong. There's a lot of tickets in there. But every single washcloth you sent me gives you a ticket in here. And at the beginning of September, I'm going to draw one winner at least, and that person is going to receive a stained glass yarn ball that I made. I have one here. Don't mind my back, but here's one. So you will receive one of these. I don't know what color, but it'll be something like this, and you hang them in your window as a sun catcher. So if you want one, or you want an opportunity to win one, get those yarn balls in, or those wash rags in, washcloths. And I will be showing some more of those that I received later in the video. So this is my first completed project, is the washcloth for my crochet calendar fun for August. Then I am doing with anybody that's doing Nan from Nan's Next Knots has luck of the draw. Now this is the 4th one she's doing. Every week she draws a number and you crochet to your blanket, your shawl, your whatever you're making, that color that corresponds with the number she's drawn. So you have a base color. My base color is this sparkly white, and I have made snowflakes. This goes on for 20 weeks. I made 20 snowflakes. I did them already in advance. So every month, every week, I'm taking a snowflake and I am adding a color to the snowflake, and then I'm adding that to a blanket to make squares, like a granny square kind of blanket. I'm using red and greens. So I have 4 colors of red, 4 colors of green, and then I'm putting them together with white. I'm using this, I think I decided this came from Michael's white yarn. It's actually very nice for just a basic acrylic. So this was oops, we're attached. Hold on. The white yarn wants to stick. Week number 1, it will need to be blocked. And another red for week number 2. 3rd red for week number 3. And this week we finally got green. Yay! So I'm going to do 4x5 or 5x4, whichever way you want to look at it. So this week's color is now finally my first green. I was loving the reds together. I'm like, oh gosh, it's looking so pretty. I added and I was getting nervous about adding the greens if I don't get a good ratio or whatever, because I'm not going to cheat in color control. I'm going to just go with the next color. And as I said, it's going to need to be blocked because it's kind of wonky. I used a pattern that I will also link below to make this square. It starts with the center, and I didn't like the way they did the outside part of the square. It was like confusing to me. I mean, not that they didn't do good, but I just was having trouble trying to understand it and follow it. So I kind of made my own pattern, and I was thinking about it last night. I probably should have added more stitches to make it be flatter. To stretch this out more. I probably needed to add more stitches to around the box part of it. So I'm debating, do I want to go back and do that? Probably should. I could, I mean, at first the first one I did, the yarn kind of went flatter, different yarn. This is a thicker yarn. I think this green is Craft Smart or Crafter's Secret from Hobby Lobby in the color I'm Jealous. That's what my, this week was number 5. That's what my number 5 is. And it's like fluffier. And so it's not spreading out as far. Because like week number 1 was better. And I'm using a 6mm hook because that's my favorite. And so when I get to choose my own, that's what I always use with 4-weight yarn. So I don't know. I think it'll block and be okay. Because I really don't want to remake. And it's kind of late now to change the pattern, right? I mean, then it would become work instead of fun. So I think I'm going to leave it and we'll block it. And what the heck, it'll be fine. But I'm liking it, and I wasn't sure about the green when I first put it on there. I was a little nervous about it. But it's only 1 square so far, so we'll see how it goes. And you know what? I'm going to, as I said, I'm going to not cheat and not color control to, put them where I want them to go and just let it go with the flow. And if it turns out awesome, fabulous. If it turns out, I can always rejoin, right? I can just take it apart and rejoin it. It's a continuous join, so it's not like I've got a bunch of ends or anything. It's just keep going. I love the continuous join. I'm probably one of the rare people, but I do enjoy making squares. I get that instant gratification. Hey, I finished one. Hey, look what I did. So I really like that. And you can make such pretty things out of the squares. Just how you crochet them together. So if you also have been following, I learned to do a Tunisian knit stitch, and I made this washcloth. And I showed it in my last video. So last night I practiced on some scrap yarn and I made another one. So that's also going to go in the wings. It was just scrap kitchen cotton. If you'll notice, same colors are in here. So they were leftovers, they're gone now, or almost gone now. And I'm going to practice another stitch. And I used the 7mm Tunisian hook. And this hook I found, because the project is small, this hook without a cord, even though this hook was probably longer than what I needed for this particular washcloth, I found it a lot more comfortable than having the cord. Bigger project, the cord would probably, you know, because the first project was small and I didn't use the cord part of it, the cord's flopping around everywhere, and that was like annoying to me. But with this and I guess you can buy these hooks in different lengths too, but this is what came for like cheap and on Amazon with a set. And that's what I bought until I am 100% sure I'm going to love doing this. But I like the straight hook with that small project a lot better. It was just more comfortable to use. So then my last project that I've been working on, when Hobby Lobby put out its sale yarn, its clearance sale in June, I bought this Yarn Bee Turin. And it's like really thick. It's a number 6 bulky, but like it's like one of my friends compared it to a dreadlock. It's like that kind of a tubular. And so I have it in, oh, I forgot to tell you what the color is. It's 75% acrylic, 15 nylon, 10% wool. This color is called Coral Sands. So I have 4 of these, and I'm this far into the second one. As you pull this out, I'm telling you, it just keeps getting longer and longer in the hank here, or the skein here. But anyway, I am making this for Chloe. My oldest granddaughter is going to Case Western Reserve. She actually moves in tomorrow. Due to COVID rules, she's allowed to have 2 people help her. So her mom and her grandfather are moving her in, and that leaves me to sit at home. Feel bad for me because I feel bad for me. I don't get to go and help decorate, and I don't get to go and see her apartment or her dorm room and see the campus and all of that. And it's only 20 minutes away. I mean, I live very close to that school, so I can go, like, when it's not move-in day, I'm sure I'll be allowed to go. But I don't get to go on move-in day, so I feel neglected. Feel bad for me. But they're gonna have a great time, and somebody better be sending me pictures while things are going on. But anyway, I am making her this blanket, and no, I have not weaved in ends. And I did, oh, no, don't come undone. Darn it, it's coming undone. Hold on. Yarn down on the floor. Okay, stay up there. So, I am making her this blanket. I did color control to the point that when the first yarn skein ran out, it was in this colors here, so I pulled out a skein of yarn where I could get into these colors from in the middle. Actually, it worked out to be in the middle. So then I could put them in, and it's still, this yarn is just fabulous. It drapes beautifully. It's soft and squishy. It's so thick that it's just like a big hug, and not at all scratchy. And it ombres so beautifully. You can't even see, like, I can't pick out, oh, this is where the color changed. And like, I've really looked. It just, pardon me, I've got such a frog. It just ombres so beautifully. And I just am in love with the yarn, which when they had this on clearance last year in a different color, and at Hobby Lobby, and I bought some in a teal to make a rug in my bathroom, which I haven't gotten around to yet, but that was, I'm like, oh, that would be such a pretty color in my bathroom. But because of the thickness of the yarn, I was thinking rug. But, oh gosh, there is no way. I don't know if I have 2, 3, or 4 skeins in that color. But it's definitely not going to be a rug. A hat and scarf, if that, there's 270 yards on each of these, I think. Yeah. 270 yards, 247 meters. So if I only have 2, I don't know what that's enough to make, but it's definitely not going on the floor. I'll tell you that. But like I said, this is 1 in, probably more than half, maybe 3/4. I have 4, so I'm sure that that will make a good enough size blanket for her, you know, like to throw over her bed or the edge of a chair. And it's in the colors that she's decorating her room in. Her room is, her dorm room is mostly white with, she really went into more the terracotta, but this dark blends it, it'll blend it all in, and the white and a little bit of sage green is what her dorm room decor is. Just a little pop of green, like a couple of plants. Probably fake, because I don't know if she even has any windows in that dorm room. But that is that, and I am so anxious to finish it, and it really does work up fast. And I'm only doing, there's a Lion Brand, on the Lion Brand website, there was that's the pattern I started with. And their pattern, I wanted to do a ripple. So I was looking for a ripple in thick yarn, because I don't know, I've never made a ripple blanket before. And I don't know like what the stitch counts are. And I wanted to get the right stitch count for a thick yarn. So that's what I went looking for. And I found this pattern. And the pattern on their website, they change colors every so many rows. Well, I know I'm not doing that. And the pattern was like complicated, because I think they had 4 or 5, 6 different colors. I don't know. And it was like, this one's going to be so many rows, and that one's going to be less rows, and that one's going to be... And I didn't even read through the whole pattern. I got the stitch count down, and I started with 3 rows of single crochet, and then I did a row of double crochet, and then 3 rows of single crochet, and a row of double crochet. And that's what the pattern is. And it gives it a little texture, and I'm totally in love with that blanket. So I'm very happy with that. And finally, I did, going back to the wings, get some mail. This package, I'm not going to show you the names. This is from Lori Dodson, from Inglewood, Tennessee. Now I have cut it open, but I have not, as you can see, pulled anything out, as you can tell, because it's all still in here. And I have written Lori's name down in the book. Names are in the book. I've written her name down and put her address. Okay, first we have a card. Aww. Thank you, Lori. I'm not going to read this out loud because that's for me. But let's see. And then I will write down how many. What I do is I write down the names in my book, which I would show you, but I don't want to show everybody's address. And then I give them a number, like 1 through, whatever. And on the tickets, I write down their name and the number. Now I'll have your address already. So if I pull your name out, I can just send you the yarn ball. And I write down how many washcloths are sent, so you get that many tickets. Because I'll do that not on screen. So let's see, what did Lori send? Oh, 2, 3. Oh, I like this with the little hole in there. Hanger. 4. Isn't that one pretty? 5. And 6 of them. All right, Lori, thank you so very much. Beautiful colors, nice yarn. Oh, very nice. I have to figure out I have to find a pattern for that, because I like that it's got the built-in hanger that way. Very nice, very nice. All different shapes and colors and sizes. We counted 8, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so I'm going to write 6 by Lori, and after the video is over, I will put 6 in the hopper. I have a big box full that I'm going to be taking to Rose, and I believe I'm going on a road trip. I think Rosalie from Yarn It Out is going to come with me, and one of my subscribers, one of our subscribers, I know she knows most of you podcasters. Her name is Jen, and I was mentioning to her one day, and we were chatting, and I mentioned that it would be really cool to maybe just take them to Rose, because I would love to meet Rose. And she's like, I want to go. So I said, okay, let's check out with Rose. So I think at the end of September, so that they're there for October, we're going to do a one-day road trip and go take these personally to Rose. How fun is that going to be? Maybe do lunch and maybe some, or dinner, because Rose works. So we'll have to get there after dinner, or at dinner time, or in the evening. So we'll be coming back here late at night, but that's okay. I mean, we're all adults, we can handle it. Okay, so first, did I tell you who this is from? This is from Lynn. Lynn, I'm not even going to try. She has a beautifully looking French last name. She's from Lafayette, Louisiana. And it's Como. It's beautiful. I'm sure that it's, when you pronounce it with a French accent, it's probably beautiful. I love the French language. And she did send me a little card. 23 washcloths, 11 children's washcloths, and 6 scrubbies. Whoa, man. I've been close on. Awesome. Thank you, Lynn. Well, let's see what we got in here. Oh, there's a lot. Look at all of these. Different beautifuls. Oh, this is pretty. And some scrubbies. Oh, this is nice. Oh, soft on one side, scrubby on the other. Oh, those are awesome. Bunch of these. Children's washcloths. Oh, look, they're little like teddy bears. How cute are those? Oh, I love them. Haha. We have fishy ones somebody sent. Lots of those. All kinds of beautiful colors. Oh, some knitted ones. And some, oh, I'm sorry, I'm showing and you can't even see. I don't really want to go through all of them because there's so many, but oh, look at all the pretty colors, all the pretty stitches. Oh, this is nice. Is this a Tunisian stitch? Or is this just knitted? Well, then you have to let me know. Is this regular knit or is this Tunisian? I'm learning Tunisian, you know, so I'm trying to figure this stuff out. But I like this. I like this with the V's and then the little row in between. If that's a Tunisian, can you let me know what stitch that is? Oh, this is cool. It's got like a latticey look to it. Awesome. Very gorgeous. Oh, that's a nubbly and a granny. And oh, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, wait, this one is just calling my name. Look at that beautiful colors. Oh, love them. And here. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Well, thank you so very much, Lynn. I dropped one on the floor. Oh, this one's got some cool texture to it, too. Look at that. I think it, yeah, this is knitted or Tunisian, too. Look at that. That's cool. Nice. Thank you so very much. So we're going to add all that up. She put in there. I'm going to count them, add them, whatever. And you're going to get that many entries into for the yarn ball. So again, get those entries in. Love to have more to give to her. I have a whole entire trunk I can fill up. I have a big box so far. Oh, those are somebody else's. I got to count these separate. Okay, so that's it. That's all I got for you today. I will see you in the next video. Thanks for liking, subscribing, sharing, commenting, and being a part of my Yarny group. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.